Hello, my name is Aria Pagliocca, and this is my presentation on comma splices. What is a comma splice? A comma splice is a very common grammatical error in which two independent clauses are joined together using a comma and a comma alone. This is grammatically incorrect, as an independent clause is a clause that's able to stand alone by itself. It's able to form its own complete sentence as it can fully express a thought. And when you try to connect two or more of these clauses together, a comma is not strong enough to connect them. Some examples of this error includes, I went to the store, comma, I bought some milk. She's a great singer, comma, she's an even better dancer. And then, I have a big presentation tomorrow, comma, I need to prepare my notes tonight. As you can see from these examples, before the comma we have its own independent clause, and then after the comma we have another independent clause. This comma is not able to connect the two correctly, and if you were to add a period instead of these commas, it would be grammatically correct, or at least more grammatically correct, as again, these are their own complete sentences. How do you fix a comma splice? Now, as I said before, you are able to use a period instead, as independent clauses, they're able to form their own complete sentences, they express their own thoughts, they can stand alone. And then also a period is just a stronger form of punctuation rather than using a comma. Another way is to add a conjunction. A conjunction word would be like using if, however, but, and. Using that word after the comma is able to connect the two, and it's able to make it more grammatically correct. And then finally, using a semicolon instead. A semicolon, like the period, is a stronger form of punctuation in which you're able to use it whenever the clauses are related to each other, in which most of the time they will be. And input from previous teachers, a semicolon is very commonly used as a comma and, which is a conjunction. And again, it would just be more grammatically correct if you were to use a semicolon rather than a comma. Some of the fixed sentences from the examples above or before include, I went to the store, period, I bought some milk. Again, these are two independent clauses separated by a period, their own complete sentences, that's it. The next example is, she is a great singer, comma, but she's an even better dancer. We still have the comma, yes, but we also have that conjunction word right there that's able to connect the two together. And then finally, I have a big presentation tomorrow, semicolon, I need to prepare my notes tonight. These two independent clauses are related to each other, and this semicolon is able to correctly connect the two, as again, it is a stronger punctuation point, contrasting to the comma. That is my presentation on comma splices. Thank you for watching.